What's going on, lads? It's BillyTheKid here, and I welcome you in joining me for the very first episode of Let's Play Ace Combat 4 Shattered Skies. Now, I'm a massive Ace Combat fan, and I will be covering Ace Combat 4 in this Let's Play, but also when it's concluded, I'll be doing Ace Combat 5 Squadron Leader, Ace Combat The Balkan War, and the PS3 exclusive, I believe it's exclusive, maybe it's not, of Ace Combat Assault Horizon. I sadly don't have an Xbox. I used to have one, and I also played Ace Combat 6 Fires of Liberation, but sadly I don't have an Xbox anymore, but that was also a great Ace Combat game. Now, I will be covering, like I said, all of the Ace Combat games, but I might as well start off with Ace Combat 4, because when I was growing up, when I was very young, I was massively into Ace Combat, and this has to be one of my favourites, but to be honest, I think Ace Combat 4 is my favourite Ace Combat. Oh no, not Ace Combat 4, Ace Combat 5, the Squadron Leader one. That has to be my favourite. So, we might as well play the entire Ace Combat series as far as I have it anyway. There was a few PSP games, but sadly my PSP is broken, so... let me see. New game, easy, very easy, or normal? You know what, let's just try for... normal.
I was just a child when the stars fell from the skies, but I remember how they built a cannon to destroy them, and in turn how that cannon brought war upon us. War was an abstract idea, nothing more than a show on TV. As a child, I only saw it as something that happened in some faraway land. Until that final day of summer. One day while on my way to school, I looked up in the skies. A sound like distant thunder. In the blue skies far above me, contrails drew dizzying circles around in a crazy waltz. A battle in the beautiful skies far away. I could not tear my gaze away from them. A deafening roar. As if to graze the hills and streak past me. The fighters played the cat or the mouse in turn as they climbed swiftly into the sky. One fleeing plane fell out of the skies, spiraling and spewing orange flames to crash by the Cape. The same Cape where my family lived. Now they only live in my memories of days past. The victor circled around to confirm the kill. And on his craft, there was a large number 13 emblazoned in yellow. I will never forget this. The Allies retreated across the ocean before the onslaught of the enemy. Our little town in the heart of the mainland fell into deep isolation.
Years after the planetfall of the Ulysses 1994 XF-04 asteroids, Stonehenge, the Erusian weapon of mass destruction, was originally built to shoot down asteroids. Upon discovering its potential as an anti-aircraft weapon, the Erusians ruled the skies over the mainland. The ISAF's attempts to destroy Stonehenge through airstrikes failed. As a result, strategic positions on the mainland were lost. This in turn forced ISAF to evacuate from the east coast to North Point. ISAF GHQ is regrouping its remaining combat forces at North Point. However, the Erusians control most parts of the mainland, and they have forward-deployed bombers to Wrigley Air Base, a former ISAF facility. This bomber force will attempt to deal a lethal blow to the ISAF at North Point from this strategic position. Here is the current sitrep and your orders for deployment, effective immediately. Enemy agents destroyed our early warning radar network, allowing several bear bombers to penetrate our airspace. In 15 minutes, we expect this bomber formation to strike Allen Ford Air Base and then move on to targets at North Point. Our air defense forces are extremely weak at this point in time, hence our GHQ is a sitting duck. It is mission critical that you destroy the bombers and neutralize the threat before they get past Newfield Island. Remember, you are the first line of defense for North Point, and the fate of ISAF lies in your hands.
So that's pretty much a simple mission. All we have to do is intercept the bombers before they get to an airbase, otherwise it's mission failure. So some of you are probably thinking, what world is this set in? There's no doesn't seem to be America or China or anywhere else. Well, basically the Ace Combat series up until, I believe, Assault Horizon, it's set in a fictional world with different countries, but they're all basically mirror identical to the real life countries. So I'll get into talking about a little bit about the storyline in a few minutes, but I just want to go into my aircraft hangar, because with this game, the more points you collect in missions like shooting down planes, or the more targets you destroy, you get points, and then you can use to buy planes. Right now the only one we have is an F-5E fighter, but we haven't got enough points because we haven't even started the game yet. So let's just begin the game, shall we? So once again, it's going into our hangar, and all we have right now is an F4 Phantom. That's all we got right now, but it's still a good plane. I like it. And we can only carry bombs, which is pretty much useless for this mission since we're intercepting bombers. But let's begin our first mission, shall we?
AWACS here, call sign Sky Eye. Do you read? Your call sign is Mobius 1. We'll refer to you by this name at all times. You are now under my command. 6 bombers on Vector 360 confirmed. Continue north to intercept. Today's my birthday. A victory sure would be nice.
Happy birthday, lad. Let's blast the bombers out of the sky and give you a good birthday present. So the basic mission is, like I said, just shoot down the bombers and that's it. And if I pop up the radar, there's about 2, 4, I think 6 bombers and 3 escorting fighters, but that could be different when we get closer. One of the reasons why I love this game and its sequels, it's just because it has a great storyline, really good music, and it's flying airplanes, which I like to do. There's the other bomber. Normally the friendly planes in blue, they don't usually do much. Maybe they'll shoot down an escort fighter, but they will not shoot down the bomber. As you can see, that their missiles are missing. So it's up to us to blow them up. And that's one thing I also loved about this game. The radio communications you hear is the only interaction you get with both the enemy pilots and the friendly pilots. So it immerses you in the actual flying of the airplanes and getting involved with the mission. It's cool. I like it. Like when I was 11 or 12 years old, this was mad for me. Let's see if I can get a gun. Nope. There we go. I know I'm supposed to be going after the bombers, but I can handle some fighters as well. The music really pumps you up for this. Woohoo! Yeah. There's another one down.
Mobius 1, Allen Fort Air Base is on the nose. Fox 2. Nice kill.
This is Allen Fort. We're under attack. The runway and facilities are hit.
So far, so good. There's the airbase. You can see the bombs hitting the airbase, so we'll need to deal with these bears fast.
The bomber's right there.
Is that all there is? Yeah, 2 bombers left and that's it.
This is Grade 5. I'm taking enemy fire. Locked on.
Fox 2.
Fox 2. Fox 2.
This is Grade 1. We still have a payload.
Trying to shoot it down with my gun.
Halo 11. Fox 2.
There we go.
Good job, Mobius 1.
Woohoo! Yeah.
Sky Eye, this is Allen Fort. Got visual on the downed bombers. Whose kill was that? Make sure to thank him.
Thank you. I will. We don't need to see the replay.
Thanks to your efforts, the enemy bomber strike was averted. However, our victory will be meaningless should you fail the next mission.
So lads, that concludes the first episode of Let's Play Ace Combat 4. I hope you enjoyed it, and I hope you will join me for the next episode, which will be coming very soon. So lads, once again, thanks again for watching. This is Billy the Kid, and I'll see you again, lads.